Hi everyone, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Joseph.
Today we're going to talk about ordering food when you travel in the West. Many Taiwanese people really want to try more foreign cuisines when they are abroad. Usually they like the food when they travel in Asia. But if you travel in Europe or the US, it's very likely you will miss Asian food after a few days. So today we want to share some tips for Taiwanese people to find food they will like in the US.
Okay, so our first tip is very important. If you travel in winter, or if you don't like cold drinks, always bring a thermos.
In many Western countries, people drink cold water all year round, even in winter. Also, water machines are not as common as in Taiwan. And when you finally find one, it's usually only cold water.
I've heard lots of complaints from Taiwanese people about not being able to get warm water in the US. And many hotels don't have electric kettles for boiling water.
Restaurants usually don't serve hot water either, and drink choices are very limited. Usually just tea, coffee, soda, juice, or alcohol. And honestly, the tea is often not very good. So bring your own water or your own tea or coffee and any instant drink packets you like.
And when you're in a restaurant, don't be shy. You can take out your thermos and ask the server for hot water. Most places are happy to help.
I found this small thing can make your experience much more comfortable. If it's cold and you really want hot food, Asian restaurants are usually the safest choice.
Vietnamese restaurants are great, better than in Taiwan, and you can often find them even in small cities. Pho is very light and very warming.
Of course, you can also try Chinese, Japanese, or Korean restaurants. Even small towns usually have Chinese restaurants. Sometimes, if you ask in Chinese, they will make something more authentic. So you don't have to get greasy American Chinese food. The quality may not be perfect, but at least the food is familiar. I also want to recommend two cuisines that many people don't think about. The first one is Malaysian. They often have fried noodles, fried rice, and noodle soup. The second is Nepalese restaurants. Nepalese noodle soup is very similar to Chinese noodle soup. It's not curry. It's warm, light, and not too strong. I really love it.
Sometimes you just don't have many options. All the restaurants nearby are burgers, pizza, steak, or pasta. After a few meals, it can feel too oily and salty. When that happens, you can order a cold sandwich. They usually have lots of vegetables, and the cheese and meat are less oily, so the whole meal feels lighter.
Many people think Mexican food is very spicy, but that's not always true.
That's right. Mexican food has many mild dishes like chicken with rice, stewed pork with rice, grilled fish, or vegetable soup.
Beans are usually not spicy either. Mexican food actually has many safe options.
If you travel near national parks, there's usually only a few restaurants, but a lot of tourists. Waiting for a table can take a very long time.
Right. So when I book a hotel, I try to find one with a kitchen. You can buy simple food from a supermarket and cook simple meals. It's cheaper, faster, and less stressful. Supermarkets in the US have many hot food options. My favorite is roast chicken. It's cheap, usually less than $10, and it can last you for 2 or 3 meals. They also sell pre-washed vegetables, noodles, rice, and soup. Just remember that Western soup is often very thick, like clam chowder. It's not the light soup Taiwanese people are used to.
A lot of cuisines are much spicier than what Taiwanese people are used to. So you should be careful with Indian or Middle Eastern food. It can be way too spicy for Taiwanese people. Another thing to keep in mind is if your trip is very busy, look for fast casual restaurants. At fast casual restaurants, you order at a counter like at a fast food restaurant. It's a little more expensive and the food takes a little longer to come out, but the quality is better and the atmosphere is more pleasant. You should avoid sit-down restaurants. Sit-down restaurants are restaurants with waiters. For one thing, they are more expensive. Also, when there's a waiter, you usually have to wait longer for the food, and the meal can take up to 2 hours. Sit-down restaurants are for chatting as much as for eating.
I know many Taiwanese people are vegetarian, and they might feel a little anxious about finding vegetarian food in Western countries. Actually, vegetarian and vegan food are much easier to find now. There are more and more vegetarians and vegans in the US, even more than in Japan or South Korea. Menus usually mark vegetarian and vegan dishes. But if you are picky, bring your own snacks because the options are still limited.
All right, we should wrap it up for today. We hope these tips help you feel more comfortable when ordering food abroad and help you enjoy your trip more.
Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
我会把逐字稿放在节目资讯栏，你可以在 Apple Podcast、Spotify、YouTube 和 KKBOX 找到我们的节目《英文说出口》，也欢迎到脸书或 IG 发问。如果你在自学英文的过程中发现过了3个月，你还是不敢开口说英文，或者说没2句就卡住，表示你需要找一个专业人士来帮你。我有专门的口说课程，可以帮助你在4到6个月内迅速看到自己从初级变中级。你可以加我们的LINE账号咨询。OK， 那我们就下次聊咯，拜。